From where? Where do you come from? Yeah, where do you come from? American? From where? You born here? No, you're not born here. No, you're not born here.
Are you Baptist or Christian?
What do you think?
I figure you are because I can look at you and tell that you know, not a hostile person, right? So I figure that you're Christian or Baptist.
You're Jewish? Would you like the Muslims just to take over Israel? Is that okay with you? Or do you think borders are for a good reason?
Do you believe God? Do you love God? You believe or you love God? If you believe or you love God, you understand. How about freedom?
Because you can't speak.
Huh?
You can't speak. Deaf.
He can speak?
No,
Oh.
deaf.
Is it okay for people to cross the border?
In America? No. We have laws. There's something called illegal alien. The word illegal means they broke the law. We have laws in America, and in America, when we have borders, they're to keep people from coming in, whereas in Soviet Union and other countries where they just have dictators, they keep people from going out. In America, we should have borders.
Are you from the United States?
Where do you think I'm from?
You got an accent like you're not from here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You could be from.
think you're from Lithuania.
Yeah, Pakistani somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
So where are you from?
Actually, my ancestors do come from.
Lithuania. So you're Jewish.
So what would you call it a freedom?
My favorite freedom is freedom of religion. If, like I said, if you choose to believe that tree is God, I'm not going to put you in a headlock. This isn't Afghanistan where I have to slice your throat. I couldn't do what I'm doing if I was in Afghanistan, Pakistan, or any of the stands. If I had a border against a homosexual, I wouldn't even be here. But I'm here to preach to them, and the reason why we have these barricades is because in 25 years of preaching to these people, they do become violent.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I believe in all religions.
Huh?
I believe in all religions.
All religions. What's all religions?
No, you need to fucking listen to me right now. What the fuck? Don't hang up, Carol. That is such bullshit. And you know it. If you fucking hang up, you know I will be over there in 20 minutes. What?
Can I ask you a question? For a project?
What? Hold on a second. What the fuck is your problem? I'm on the phone. Get that fucking camera out of my face, you fucking dick. Carol? Oh, you fucking asshole. What the fuck is your problem? Huh? Give me that turn the fucking camera off. Turn it off. Give me your fucking camera. Hey!
I mean, I don't know. I got a whole different perception. See, that's a debate. I mean, it can go both ways. You know, I was raised around Latinos. I'm Italian, so, you know, they got to work too. You know, people complain, you know, Americans complain they come over here and work for peanuts and stuff like that, but they got to support their family too. So, you know, why should they be deprived like any one of us Americans? So, no, I don't, you know, I feel they're making a bigger deal than where the real issues at hand are. So,
if you know the right people, you do the right thing, and you're in the right party in your right place, then you have freedom. If not, you're not free. If you're in the wrong place, the wrong color, the wrong size, wrong age, wrong demographic, wrong political party, you're not free. You're only free within the constraints of what pigeonhole you put in.
Racism? I've seen it a couple times, yeah. In schools, too. So, but what is this for, anyway?
I'm trying to make a film about freedom in Chicago.
I see. Interesting.
What's it like in school?
Not too bad. Boring, that's for sure. It's pretty weird, though, because everyone thinks that I'm automatically going to be the richest person or the person least likely to be pulled over by a cop just because I'm white. If you ask me, that's pretty damn racist. So.
I mean, right now, we still in slavery. So how can we have a special...
He's recording this now.
How can you expect for us to have some type of freedom when you taking most of the black men, putting them behind these cage walls and telling them when they can eat, when they can shower, when they can shit? We still in prison, whether you look at it or not. Some of your own kind is in prison. It's not only the blacks. You got the Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? You got the Jamaicans. We're all in prison. It's just the United States of America. So what is your best freedom?
Well, I'm worshiping God. When I'm worshiping God, that's when I feel the most free, present of God, and when I have peace of mind.
When in your life have you felt least free?
When I was incarcerated, when I was locked up, when I was in jail, having your freedom taken away from you.
For somebody who's never been incarcerated, what's that like?
Humane. It's humane. They take away your freedom. You have no rights whatsoever. No rights, period. They tell you when to lay down. They tell you when to get up. They tell you what you can do and what you can't do. And that's humane to me. It's great, degrading, should I say.
What's it like spending time in like a jail or something?
Well, most people said I was crazy because the one that I went to, it was called Graham. It was up in Hillsboro. And they had a big yard you can walk around. They had weights and you can go to school. And they had this place called a sauna, like a whirlpool. And this other guy asked me before, what did I think about being in jail? And I told him, what jail? Like I'm at an educational resort. And they looked at me like, man, you got to be crazy. But that's the way I felt when I was in jail. You know, your family come see you every few months, and you go to school, you exercise. I was feeling good in jail instead of feeling like I was being incarcerated. I was feeling like I was feeling good, and that's the strangest thing. Like, I don't know if I had to deal with a controlled environment or what, but I just know when I was out here in the street, I was out of control. But when I was in jail, I wasn't out of control.
Me personally, I don't want to live off welfare and public aid. That's not me. I want to work for my,
What does it mean? How does somebody become successful in America?
In a what?
In America.
I guess nowadays it's who you know, whose hands you grease and stuff like that, If you know people that can get you in, then you're in, But a lot of us don't. We know the negative, the wrong people, so that doesn't help out. Of course, if I want to get into the negativity, I know who I can get a hold of, so, yeah.
Succeed.
I felt least free 15 years ago when I was diagnosed with AIDS. And at that particular time there, I had to start dealing with all the government agencies and the different things that you needed to live, to get a job with, to survive, to get well enough to get a job, to eat, to get medical care. Those were, and still are, although I've learned to deal with it differently now. But in the beginning, I felt very, very, very used, set aside, not wanted, not valuable to the society. The society stood me off. Those were my least freedom moments when I was first dealing with my illness.
Well, I've been struggling ever since I came to this country because I came on my own since I was 15. Since I was 15. And I'm fed up with all these things that I had to do to survive without the food stamps, without nothing. My lousy pay is $150, $180 a week. I mean, who survives on that? And when you go and apply for help, they over here they try to take it away from your pay because your income tax, because you already took a little bit. Maybe they give you 2 months, food stamps or 2 months of rent. They're taking it out of my income tax. They're holding my check.
Should the government help people become successful?
Help? Well, they have programs. I don't say they don't, but they're not helping me at all. They help people, they do cocaine, they shoot themselves in the veins, they do other stuff, But for people that work hard like me, I don't see where the help can come from.
No, I don't think the government should help people become successful. And again, my definition of success might be different from a lot of people's definition of success, because I believe being successful is being a born-again Christian and believing in Jesus Christ. So I believe the church should help those people who need help.
When do I feel most free? Every day. Every day. That's when I feel mostly free.
What makes you not feel free?
What makes me not feel free? Violence.
If you do something bad, they throw you to the lions. Ain't no lions around here. A gun is around here. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I've seen people senselessly killed on the street by drive-by people with guns.
Guns be legal? It depends on the person carrying the gun. I was shot back in '78 by someone I didn't even know.
Should guns be illegal? No. You know, the person, I don't think guns should be illegal because guns don't kill people. People that don't know how to use guns kill people.
And I'm still suffering for it. I got a bullet in my back. I've been living with since '79. They can't take it out.
What is that like?
Well, it's murder right on the street. Anybody can get a gun these days.
I left and I came back from Kentucky 4 years ago, and when I come back, everybody's out in the streets, everybody's poor.
At what point did you ever not feel free?
Oh, when I got shot. My son, I'm not here on Winamac and Clark. My son got shot 3 times. Son got shot in the head, but it missed his head and got the window, then shot him in the chest, and he fell to the floor, and they shot him in the back. So, yeah, guns are no good.
Oh yeah, I've seen violence. I lived in South Central LA for about 6 years. So, and I used to live on the west side of Chicago, so I've seen a lot of violence, yes. It is out there. There's Tony, my boss. Sorry. I am so sorry.
I don't know how that 15-year-old got a hold of a gun, but if you give guns to kids, they don't think. They just pull that trigger when they get mad, so it is dangerous.
Hey! Hey!
Most free. I suppose when I'm at bed at night when I'm sleeping.
I feel most free when I'm sleeping. When I'm sleeping, yeah.
When do you feel most free? I have no idea. Sleeping.
I guess when I have an unlimited spending budget and I don't know, I ride horses. When I horseback ride, I feel most free, I guess.
When I look at the sea.
When I'm flying.
At the age of 12 when my mom died of cancer.
That's when you felt most...
Yes, because she told me to carry on if she passed and be stronger in life. That would help her death be easier. She died a slow death of cancer of the cervix.
And after that, you felt more free?
Yes, I said that twice. Want me to say it again? I felt liberated. Free, liberated, emancipated, because she told me to carry on if something happens to her in this life. Don't stop living if she passed away.
When did you feel least free?
When I went to prison, 1968, and when I went to Vietnam, 1969. 1st Cavalry Army. I was in Vietnam twice. I did 2 tours in Vietnam. And I'm a recovering alcoholic. I've been sober 16 years.
And for somebody like me, what's that experience like?
A wide awoke nightmare with no commercials. Became clear of what my motives were for living. I thought my motives for living was for destruction, not for construction.
That's what freedom I think means in America. It's how you make freedom. America got a lot of opportunities. It's the greatest country in the world. And I wouldn't want to be nowhere else but here. Because I'm free to do what I want to do, walk down the street, I feel safe. I feel like that I'm safe, so I wouldn't want to be nowhere else but here.
And I know what is freedom too. Well, you're never going to be free in this country, okay? You have faith? Maybe. Okay? That's probably what's keeping me alive right now. I'm very depressed. I'm about to jump off the bridge. These people are such.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you tell me what happened?
This hospital sucks. It's nothing in here. I mean, they don't even. They come, the people, the staff over here. They come over here. They talk about their life, how they did last night, what they did, who did. When they have an emergency full of people in there, they are sick. They don't want to hear that. I've been there since 7:30. Okay. I've been wandering the streets all night. I've been feeling sick. And these people over there, they're like, they don't care. I go talk to the administrator. They don't care. They say, oh, you gotta go back over there. I go, well, you got something, for the people that want to jump off the bridge because this is what I'm about to do. And they say, oh, go back to the emergency room. So I say, okay, either that or I walk out. So I'm walking out.
So what?
I can't take it. I've been struggling for too long already. 4 years, I've been struggling by myself. I come to this country since I was 15. I'm trying to make it for my kids. I don't use drugs. I don't go into the food program. I don't even take nothing. I work, but I make lousy pay. That's why I come here to this hospital.
Can I ask you, what's your name?
No, don't matter really. Believe me, doesn't matter.